Hi Aquarius, I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2022. I do want to remind you this is general, so just simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But I do also want to inform you there will be an extended reading for this specific reading. It'll be down below, the first link in the description box. I do hope to see you over there on Patreon. But I do feel like it's a month where you're gaining abundance in more than one form. Keep that in mind, and you need to be acknowledging that all the meanwhile. But let's start and pull from this small money and career deck and see what we get for you. I feel a very overly focused, kind of overly serious vibe about your energy, but you're being reminded in certain ways at certain points throughout the month, luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Wow, I wrote that very poorly. You may even be very picky, very judgmental to a certain extent when it comes to your own work, even other people, other people's work. Say you are wrapped up with others in the work environment. But I do sense that you're not willing to settle for less than either perfection or less than what feels up to your standards. Okay, say it's for your business, again, or for your job. Now, I do feel like home matters feel a little bit tricky. Thin ice is what I'm hearing. Emotions may be weighing heavy in certain ways, whether it's yours, other people's. But I do feel as if there's thoughts of either a new job in the future, new business endeavors, or thinking about how to expand things, or simply thinking about where you wish to move to. Okay, even if you know that's not going to happen anytime soon, but they're showing me a four-leaf clover. Okay, and I really do feel as if you're shining in the fact that you're easily achieving what you need to, okay? And the luck is bringing you in more growth, more success, and just again, different forms of abundance, even financially. But for some of you, you're gaining a new opportunity throughout the month to make more money, and that's exactly what you need at this time to balance things out, potentially to get away from the home situation a bit more, and to make that financial income that you need at this time. I just sense that you're the type of individual, the type of soul that's meant to have more than one form of income, period. Okay, they're saying plain and simple. It's not meant to be overcomplicated. Look at that. New opportunity. All right, new opportunity. And in certain ways, you're being pushed to shine in the ability to lead others, right, through it all. I just sense that you are easily able to guide the way for other people and advise other people, even if they don't ask for it. Actually, let's put this down. Public recognition and extreme abundance. I do sense that you are manifesting money at this time, but it just may be hard to notice at certain points because you have so much to accomplish. You may even be putting more on your plate than need be, but just wanting to see things continue or grow even more, wanting to see things prosper to an impressive extent. But you are impressing people, to say the very least, as extreme abundance flows in and you're being noticed in the public eye. For those who put themselves out there in the public eye for social media, or that's part of your job or your business that you run, you are being noticed. I feel like there's even a chance to go viral if you choose for social media to be part of what you do. Now, I just feel as if the abundance may bring in a little bit of negativity, this public recognition rather. So do be aware of that. Not everybody is going to be 100% supportive, but it feels like the majority of the attention you receive is very rewarding. Let's just put it that way. All right. I'm now getting eye on the target, and I'm now hearing bullseye. I feel like there's a goal of yours that you're going to hit and then exceed throughout the month, period. But I do feel as if there's also a push to write down, to create, to develop more goals, right? Especially when you know you're going to hit that specific goal. What's the next one, right? And then just keep hitting and exceeding those goals to the point where things don't feel never ending. Does that make sense? The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I really do sense that you're putting in the hard work and it's paying off all the meanwhile. There's a reminder: what you water, it will grow, and what you neglect will come to a halt temporarily, or just have little spurts of success and growth and prosper to that extent. But again, what you water will grow. And it's this sort of a bit guarded, but just confident all the meanwhile, a bit feisty in the way you charge forth. The words you convey, on point. On point. You may even find that you're just a gateway, or just bad wording. You're a speaker of truth throughout the month, a very judgment card vibe. You're speaking spirit's truth. You're speaking yours. You're intuitively telling people how it is, or just adjusting things in the midst of being completely and wholeheartedly honest with oneself. And that's why things are going to change and grow in the way they're meant to. But I do feel as if you need to trust your intuition when your honesty with others in the work environment at home is not going to do any justice for the feeling in the air, or for, yeah, their energy, or just the overall situation at hand. But I do feel like there's a focus on a mode of transportation, potentially keeping up with one, utilizing one to get to an opportunity or multiple. But I just sense that as well, there's this vibe where you just want to be on the go. You just want to get things done. You want to stay productive. You want to fill in the blank spots, the downtime. But needing to remember that balance is going to be super key for you at this time in order to produce the best quality work, in order to make the best out of what's at hand, and in order to not burn oneself out. Because you are at risk at certain points of burning yourself out, but it's a very spiritually, intuitively connected kind of month. And you're finding oneself, especially in the second half, getting intuitive guidance left and right. You feel something and you move towards it. You feel something and you hold back. That's going to be your best tool at this time, as I really do feel as if your connection to nature will need to be utilized when it comes to getting an escape from the home situation if it's unhealthy at the time, or you just need a clear mind, or a chance to regain your inner peace. Or even when it comes to, same thing for work, or it could even intertwine with a realization for your career or for your money, or when it comes to utilizing that for your work. However it ends up working for you, nature's coming into play. A pillar of light is now what I'm hearing, a pillar of light. And I'm now hearing, I'm sending you love and light. I'm sending you love and light. I do feel as if in two different kinds of ways, you're being reminded through other people, through a situation, through moments when you create and develop for your career, that you are a concrete pillar of success, period. All right. And it's up to you how you choose to utilize that moving forward. There's something that you're doing throughout the month, or you're wrapped up with, and you know intuitively this is meant to go the distance. Okay. It's meant to go quite far, but I just feel as if needs to be a reminder why you began it to begin with. Right? You need to stay in touch, or get back in touch with that, so that you can move forth and help it prosper in the right manner. Okay. I'm now hearing you're a helpful soul, and that might be why you started something. Now, it's okay for a lot of Aquarians drawn to this reading to admit, or to remind oneself, I work this job, or I run this business simply to be financially comfortable, or in order to just make money. That's okay. But I do feel like there's more to it than that for the majority. Or there's one opportunity where you just want to make money from it, and then there's another one where it more so fulfills you, or you may want to think about or just move towards something part-time, or just even to replace that situation where it's more fulfilling, okay, or where you might help people more so. Because I do feel like you're not going to feel great if the only opportunity you have for your career moving forward is simply to make money. Just saying. With the Chariot coming out, I really do feel as if, again, the motivation is alive. The movement is quite present in your situation, as you're being reminded, move towards this new opportunity, however that works for you. Move towards the chance to see oneself grow and prosper even more. Move towards the abundance. But I do feel like in a lot of ways, you're bringing in the abundance. You're attracting what is meant for you at this time, either way. There will be a reminder when you're meant to do something, it'll just come to be in an easy manner. To force it too soon along your path, even if you're eager, they're saying eager beaver, it will just feel a little bit harder to make it happen, right? To create or develop it, or just make it come to be, or it just might come out the wrong way. However it ends up working for you, you're going to need to recognize that divine timing is and has been at play when it comes to your career and finances. The Seven of Swords, there's a very secretive vibe about you, when it comes to who you're working with, when it comes to what you're moving towards, when it comes to what you're considering leaving behind, a vibe that you're keeping to yourself at home as well, in order to, or at least for the most part, in order to not rock the boat, in order to just kind of make things healthier, to make it last, or you just have a lot going on. Could be all of what I just mentioned, but I really do feel like it's going to be reminded to you in moments where you're keeping to oneself a very hermit mode vibe, even if you're socializing at certain points, that you're lucky, okay? That luck is on your side and you don't need to fret moving forward. Who you feel the need to not associate oneself with throughout the month, trust that. Again, very, very, very intuitive, to say the least, okay? And Spirit's guiding you in so many ways, Yeah, look at this, the Judgment card. And I do feel as if you're going to need to be honest with yourself in regards to this new opportunity, in regards to the passion you're meant to reignite within oneself when it comes to something you're not leaving behind. All right, but I also feel like new sparks of passion when it comes to an extension for your business, or just little changes when it comes to changes in the home environment even, or when it comes to your physical appearance. It just feels like you want to spend more money than you should be throughout the month. But I do sense that there needs to be honesty when it comes to wherever you're feeling most passionate and how that's needing to be incorporated into your situation in more than one way. What else do we have? The Ace of Swords, okay? In reverse, it feels like a lack of clarity in certain ways, and then in other ways you're gaining an immense amount of clarity, or just the communication that you need at this time. And so you're needing to ask oneself, what do I truly want? What is the next goal for myself once again? And how do I foresee myself making all the money I know I'm meant to acquire in this lifetime? Because I do feel like there's super success, and you're being reminded that that's going to lead you to even more money, even more financial comfort. An extreme amount is what I'm hearing, but it's as if you just at times dip in that confidence, or the ability to wholeheartedly manifest what it is Spirit's pushing you towards, okay, or has prepared you for. You're needing to keep the hope alive 100% and don't allow it to dip, as I do feel like the light dimmed a little bit. They're saying don't allow your light to dim for anybody, for anything, when it comes to the energy in the air. Keep that light shining for all to see, because I feel like you're a star in your own individual leading kind of example way. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Once again, this new opportunity is meant for you, but it's this sort of innocent but experienced, knowledgeable way where you're presenting your work in what you create and develop in a very powerful manner, and not allowing for people to convince you that you're doing something wrong, to not allow people to convince you to move towards something you're not meant to. But I just feel like you even are having to hold oneself back once again from putting your intuition to use when you see something in a more truthful light, or more realistic light than somebody else. It is what it is. But we have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So number 66, that angel number meaning speaking upon your month. I do feel like you're going to be speaking a lot. There's going to be a lot of rants. You will find oneself needing to step away from what doesn't feel abundant in the moment. But I also feel like when you're sailing away from something that doesn't feel right energy-wise, or just you need to catch your breath, take a moment, again, regain that inner peace, you stumble upon some abundance, or you're reminded of the abundance that's coming in at this time, or that came in the earlier parts of the month. But I just feel like in the midst of, again, feeling very honest with oneself, with other people, making changes, adjustments, making more money, feeling like a money-making machine, even creating a developing machine. They're saying hardworking. You need to have patience with certain factors in the home situation, with certain factors at work, or when you're running your business. Be flexible, adapt, okay? Don't feel as if one obstacle prevents you from doing what you had to do or felt the need to do altogether. It just means there was a better time moving forward, or there is a better time for you to accomplish that, okay? Everything, again, is happening even in a smaller scale, in smaller moments. Everything's happening in divine timing. Certain delays, obstacles in your favor, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. But I just feel like somebody needs to cheer up to an extent. But, and I don't feel like that's you. your mood, your energy, your vibe, your appearance, even the words you convey, once again, it just attracts in more public recognition, more growth, more luck even. It feels like you're being reminded Spirit has prepared you for what's taking place throughout this month and moving forward, and you're creating your own luck. You're creating your own abundance at this time, but it feels like there's certain spirits looking out for you, and it's meant to be. You're going to be reminded where you fit in. Even if certain moments don't feel 100%, you're being reminded where you fit in. And this may connect back to why you made certain changes or one big one in the recent past. I really do feel like people are reminders of what had to be put to rest, okay, in the past. And for some, it might be in regards to what needs to be ended now, okay, or moving forward. But it just feels like a very, very passionate, successful month for you, where you're relighting that fire within, or just enhancing it. Let's just put it that way. In regards to acquiring what's meant for you, succeeding in the ways you're meant to, in attracting in the attention and opportunities, especially one particular one, that is going to help you move forth into more levels of success. Okay, again, extreme abundance as you are noticed left and right. All right, so I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Once again, the link in the description box, the first one, is for your extended, and I will see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.